Q&A section where we look at a question put out there for the online community to answer. This is something like Yahoo Answers, Jeeves.com. A number of these sites here in China, Baidu, Zhidao and Zhihu, are two of the most popular, and the layout is fairly simple. We've got a question put out by a net user and answers come flowing in. Some of these are often ranked by votes as to which is the best, or sometimes the questioner chooses the best. And they give an idea of the sort of things that Chinese people are interested in or asking about, although the answers aren't necessarily always right. They are sometimes revealing though. And today's question asks, why do so many people believe they can understand the real meaning of life after travelling to Tibet? Well, it should be explained here that in China, Tibet plays something of a go to India and find yourself type of role, with many urban Chinese having a sort of romanticised, not to say naive, and of course carefully controlled view of Tibet and its society. Package tours tend to visit these sort of Disney-fied sites built for them both within the Tibet Autonomous Region and outside it, as they tend to do in other areas where ethnic minorities live in China. So let's have a look at some of the answers to that question. This first one comes from Ma Douling. It got nearly 1,600 votes, and he feels that if you want to find the meaning of life, better look inside rather than outside.
It's because these people still haven't traveled enough, and their definition of real meaning of life is too shallow. We live in a society and period where trust is in short supply, and I think that just because they see something outside their daily lives, their minds are changed. I have to say, a lot of the time, traveling is just traveling. It doesn't have much to do with understanding the meaning of life.
Zhou Yao, just 67 votes for this, certainly seems to have drunk deeply of the Kool-Aid.
Lots of visitors are amazed by what they see in Tibet, the views of the plateau, the lives of Tibetan people, and their values and beliefs. I've been there before, and on the train back home, so many passengers, strangers, share their feelings after the trip. For me, it's almost like the shock and excitement of surviving a disaster.
This answer is from Mali, a more pragmatic response perhaps.
Every day I commute a long way from my home to the office. On the streets, I see different views every day. I don't know whether I've understood the real meaning of life, but I do know that if I can't find it here, I can't find it in Tibet either.
And finally, this poster called Gao Feng, a college student studying law, just one vote, maybe because he should travel there first before talking about it.
I've never been to Tibet, but in movies and books, Tibet always exudes a sense of mystery and majesty. Probably when people arrive there, they recognize their insignificance and stand in awe of nature.
And those were just some of the answers to that question. Why do people feel that they know the meaning of life after visiting Tibet?